I must be going, so if you could make it quick.
Murdered? What a waste. Processus was a good man. I'd been wondering why we hadn't heard from him in a few days. Still, these are dangerous times we live in, and these sorts of things will happen. Did you happen to find the tax money he'd collected? I hate to be so callous, but I do have a job to do. You did? How odd that he was murdered but not robbed. Your honesty is appreciated, I can tell you that. I won't forget this. In fact, if you're looking for some money for yourself, I'd like to see the murderer of Processus punished. Killing an emperor's tax collector is punishable by death. Find his murderer, bring him to justice, and the Census and Excise Office will pay you 500 septums.
Speak, traveler.
Well, hello. I'm Tavere Vedrano. This is Seda Nin, swamp fever capital of the world. I suppose you're wondering what's going on here. I can tell you where the services are. There aren't many. And I can tell you the latest rumors, unless you've already heard them. Processus murdered! No! Tell me it's not so. He was the gentlest man I've ever met. He and I had become so close in the past few months. I don't know what I will do without him. I've only seen him get angry once or twice and never raised a hand to anyone. This is so sad. Well, not even angry, I suppose. I saw him arguing once with foreign Gilneth about his taxes. He thought Processus had been levying too much and skimming off the top for himself. Ridiculous! Processus wouldn't have done such a thing, I'm sure of it. Please find out what happened, friend. And if you find out what became of Processus's ring, it would ease my heart. I gave him the ring many months ago, and it was dear to him. I would like it to remember him by.
Go ahead. What do you want? That fetcher? You're damn right I did him in. And a good thing, too. He was skimming a load of money from all of us honest people, overcharging us on our taxes and keeping the difference for himself. He was always flaunting his money around, showing off his new clothes and jewels. So, I killed the bastard and left his body out there to rot, with all his ill-begotten gold still on him. You're one of them, huh? Come to kill me? Well, give it your best shot. I've no problem spilling more of the blood of the Emperor's lackeys. You in...
Not a problem. What can I do for you? You looking for some... Oh, you found the ring I gave him. Thank you so much. It's good to have something to remember him by, though I'll never see him again. Here, take this. He usually traveled with a couple when he was doing his job, but he didn't this last time. If only he had.
Can you ask your question quickly?
I heard you had been asking around about his murder. I'm glad to see this matter brought to its completion. Here's your reward. Good to see there are still some citizens who understand their loyalty to our Emperor.
You've got my ear, let's hear it. I'm a blade too, and I report to Caius like you. Normally I don't offer training, but since you're one of us, I'll just charge you for my time and effort. But the best way to learn is to teach yourself. Why don't I give you my old copy of Guide to Vardenfell? If you're going to work with us here, you'd best know something about the land and the people.
Swift hunting, friend. Ajira knows many secrets, but they are not yet for friend. Speak with Ajira again when you are a warlock. Rani's Athris here may have duties for you. But Ajira does not like Ranis much. Maybe you should speak with Ajira's good friend Edwina Elbert at the Guild of Mages in Aldrun? Or perhaps you would like to deliver a letter to Braiban Irian in Old Ebonheart for Ajira? It is a big city across the inner sea, southeast of Vivet. You can take a boat from Ebonhar to get there. The Mages Guild also has a guild guide in Vivex that can take faction members to the mainland. What the guild restricts travel to members of higher ranks. Ajira is very excited about her promotion and would like to tell her friend Bribane Irian the good news. Will friend help Ajira send a letter to Briban Irian? Ajira thanks you. Here is Ajira's letter to Bribana Irian. Ajira's good friend is at the Guild of Mages in Old Ebonheart, the big city on the mainland across the inner sea. There is a boat in Ebonheart you can take there. You can take to get there. The Mages Guild also has a guild guide in Vivex that can take faction members to the mainland. But the guild restricts travel to those who are conjurer ranked and above.
I'm listening. Go ahead. I don't have any duties for an apprentice, but you may be ready for advancement. Congratulations, you are now officially the Evoker. Study diligently and perform your duties. I don't have any duties for a journeyman, but you may be ready for advancement. Congratulations, you are now officially the Conjurer. Study diligently and perform your duties. I need someone to convince an ex-Telvanni to join us. While you're there, you can collect Manwe's guild dues. The Telvanni's name is Larar Beraloth. He's in Sulipund. If you can't convince him to join, kill him. While you're there, collect the guild dues from Manwe. She is in Punabi nearby. Manwe has failed to pay her dues for several years, and she now owes us over 2,000 septums. Allegedly, she is researching something in Punabi, near Larar Beraloth in Sulipund. If you can convince her to pay the dues, I will split them with you. Otherwise, kill her. Leave Balmora going towards Fort Moonmoth to the east. Cross the old Dwemer Bridge just north of the fort that leads into Molag Amur. Go past the Dwemer ruin and follow the winding trail east until you reach a lake. You will see Mirandus to your south. I will mark this stronghold on your map. Head north from Mirandus on the path between the hills. Punabi will be on your right, and Sulipund is further up the path on the left. Just follow the signs to Molag Mar. Sulipund is further along the trail from Punabi. Sulipund is just before the fork in the path.
Speak, traveler.
What do you want? This is suitable. Will you leave me alone if I give you the 2,000 septums? I cannot leave my research unattended. Here, take the gold and leave me to my work. I would advise that you leave here now. We are engaged in very serious research here, and if you disturb my colleagues, they may not be very understanding.
Excuse me, I don't talk with people I don't like. Take my advice, Outlander. You're a foreigner, and foreigners are not very popular in Morrowind. Make yourself more agreeable, or nobody will talk to you. Well, that's thoughtful. I'll take it into consideration. You're too kind. I can't refuse such a friendly gesture. This is suitable. If I agree to join, will you leave me to my research? Fine, then. I will join the Mages Guild next time I'm in Balmora.
Yes, Outlander.
Have you convinced Larar Beraloth to join us? Do you have Manwe's guild dues? Do you have the 2,000 septums that Manwe owes? Good work. Maybe he'll give us some info on the Telvanni. I suppose I should find something to give you for your efforts. Here, take these spare potions. An Argonian at the South Wall Corner Club is offering training and restoration without the sanction of the guild. I want someone to stop his unsanctioned training. I have word that an Argonian is offering training and restoration at the South Wall Corner Club. This Argonian, whoever he is, does not have the sanction of the Mages Guild. Convince him to stop offering unsanctioned training. Molag Amur is the rocky, uninhabited wilderness interior of southeastern Vardenfell. There are only a few paths in this area, and travel is hazardous because of the lava pools.
The prey approaches. What if, hypothetically, you were to return to Rani Sathris and tell her that I agreed to stop any unsanctioned training? And suppose that if you did that, I decided to offer training to my good friend. Very well. I will offer you training after you've reported back to Rani Sathris.
Have you put a stop to that unsanctioned training? Have you taken care of that Argonian? Good. We can't allow just anyone to offer training in magic. You meet our requirements, but you have not... The scholar Itermeril needs an escort to Pelagiad, but I want Itermeril's notes. Itermeril has just arrived in Balmora and doesn't know his way around. He wants to be escorted to the halfway tavern in Pelagiad. I don't care if he makes it or not. I just want a copy of his notes. He should be waiting at the 8 plates.
Hello. I hope you won't take... Are you here to guide me to Pelagiad? Just tell me if you want to travel together. It is refreshing to see a young mage with an interest in scholarship, but I can't give my notes to just anyone. Perhaps after I arrive in Pelagiad. The Mages Guild is dedicated to the preservation and distribution of magical knowledge. Pursue your studies diligently, and the benefits of belonging to the Mages Guild will become clear to you. Do you want me to follow you? Lead the way to the halfway tavern in Pelagiad.
I am waiting for Itermeril's notes. Well, do you have the notes or not? Good work. You'll go far in the Mages Guild. I believe Tashpi Ashibel in Margan has been practicing necromancy. Find Tashpi Ashibel in Margan and kill her! The Mages Guild cannot tolerate necromancers. Right. Tashpi lives in Margan. She's the one who has been practicing necromancy.
Speak, traveler.
Welcome to Margan. Is there some specific place you want to visit while you're here? Necromancy? I am not a necromancer. Who said I was a necromancer? Oh, I see. I refused to join the Mages Guild. I chose to practice healing among my people, away from the politics of the guild. Since I was a Velothi and not well born like Ranis. Well, it's not important now. Maybe I know a way out of this situation. If Ranis has held a grudge this long, it would be best for me to leave for the mainland. There are plenty of towns that could use a healer. Tell Ranis Athris that I am dead. I will leave Vardenfell, and Ranis need never know. Very well. I'll leave for the mainland once I get a few things together. Report back to Ranis Athris that I am dead. Do the citizens of Margan still have to worry about necromancy? Did you kill the necromancer? She is truly dead. You have done me, the guild, that is, a great service. These scrolls should help you deal with any other necromancers you find. I believe the Mages Guild has been infiltrated by a Telvanni spy. Go to the guild halls in Aldrun, Vivek, and Cedrith Mora. I'm sure there's a spy. When you find the spy, do not take any action. Report back to me.
Ah, welcome. Greetings, I am Archmage Trebonius, Guildmaster of Vivek. Why, no, there are no Telvanni spies here, and I would know if there were. I'm the Archmage after all. Tiram Gadar, my Dunmer advisor, keeps an eye out for spies and that sort of thing. He's been of immense assistance. He helps me see the Dunmer side of every decision I make, and he came with the highest credentials. I'm sure I have them somewhere around here. Ah, yes, here you go. A letter from Okato himself.
Have you found the Telvanni spy? Yes, this is exactly the kind of proof I was looking for. Excellent work. It's a shame that the guild is run by a scuttlehead with no sense or ambition like Trebonius. These credentials are the worst forgery I've seen in years. Even Okato's name is misspelled. Please take these scrolls and this dagger for helping the guild. Imperial Swit! He knows nothing of the Dunmer and even less of politics. When you're speaking with him, just nod your head and smile, and then forget everything he said.
Do you need some? What's so important that you would interrupt my studies? If you must have duties for the Mages Guild, I suppose I could think of something. The Guildmaster? Well, he's certainly a powerful battle mage, but what has he accomplished? I wish the guild were led by someone who showed more respect for scholarship, especially with all the interesting things to study here in Vardenfell. It is a rare dwarven tome. None of the Mages Guild branches have a copy, and it is simply essential to my research. Would you be willing to find a copy for me? I suppose I have a moment. Well, don't just stand there. Have you found a copy of Chronicles of Ncholeft or not? You actually found a copy? Excellent. Now give the book to me. I've been waiting for ages to get a Detect Creatures potion from Skinkintree's Shade in Sadrith Mora. It's simply taking Skinkintree's Shade forever to finish it. Go to Wolverine Hall in Sadrith Mora and bring the potion back to me as soon as Skink is finished. I see you.
I'm at your service. Are
What
you
may
here
I
for
do for
duties or advancements?
Greetings. What exactly do you require of me?
Did you get the Detect Creatures potion from Skink? Ah, at last you've brought me a Detect Creatures potion. Will you give the potion to me now? Cyril Onway and the Mages Guild in Vivec has somehow acquired a copy of Chimava Midium. It is the 6th volume of Marabar Soul's Ancient Tales of the Dwemer. Most of the ancient tales are not truly Dwemer in origin, but this one may be an exception. It deals with some sort of golem or centurion. Would you be willing to borrow this book for me? Thank you, Outlander. Cyril Onway probably keeps the book near her in the Mages Guild in Vivec. Do whatever it takes to get the book and then return it to me. If you're caught stealing, of course, it is a crime against the guild, so be careful. And take these scrolls just in case. Did you get Chimava Midium? You have a copy of Chimava Midium. Will you let me borrow the book? Thank you, Outlander. I will return the book to you soon, but in the meantime, I have more duties for you. I have been distracted from my studies by several reports from Margan. Apparently there is some sort of disturbance at Hulin's hut. Since Hulin is a member of the guild, we really ought to do something about the disturbance. I simply haven't had time to do it myself. My research is at an absolutely critical phase. Would you go to Margan and take a look for me? Excellent, Outlander. Go to Margan. I'm sure someone there can give you further directions. Take care of this for me so I can continue my studies in peace.
Is the scamp really gone? Thank you, whoever you are. This is all my fault. At first he did everything I told him, but he tricked me. He wasn't really under my control. Then he started tearing the place up, and he took all my clothes, and I locked myself in this closet, and it's been just horrible. I don't want to be a sorcerer anymore. I won't ever summon another Daedra as long as I live. I wanted to be a real sorcerer, not just Hulin's apprentice for the rest of my life. I wanted to prove I could summon a scamp. Then Hulin would have to take me seriously. I'm just glad it's all over now. Thanks for killing the scamp.
Well, what did you find at Hulin's hut? Was it worth all these intolerable interruptions? So Hulin's apprentice summoned a scamp. Is that all? I can't believe I was distracted from my studies for something so trivial. Speaking of which, I discovered these scrolls during my research. You may find them useful. Yes, I have finished my study of Chimavamidium. Can you believe this isn't about a Dwemer construct at all? This book was completely useless. In any case, I need you to return the book before Cyrilonwe suspects anything. Return the book to wherever you found it. Well, hello there. Did you return Chimavamidium?
I'm Almanir the Percentrace, Guild Guide. I provide instantaneous transport to the other major Mages Guild halls in Morrowind. What is your destination? The Mages Guild is dedicated anywhere but here. Say the word, and I can teleport you to the Mages Guild halls in Firewatch or Old Ebonheart.
Yes, stranger?
How are you today? What brings you to Valoira? We don't get many visitors here, aside from these damned musklies. They've been swarming our town for some time now. The other villagers hate them, but I find their musk refreshing, better than the smell of fish that normally fills the air here. This is Valoira, Outlander. You looking for someone in particular?